Well, hello everyone. Let me know if you can hear me. And I'm gonna tell you a funny story to start the stream. But before I'm gonna start telling a funny story, I just wanna make sure you hear me. Waiting for your response, guys. Emperor protects. Story time. Hey guys. So, what I normally do when I start streams, I usually ping everyone around 7:30 my time, which is 30 minutes in advance. Just to give a heads up that, hey everyone, welcome, good evening, good afternoon. Just to give everyone that heads up that, you know, the stream is on, and that's where I also check if everything is working. But tonight, for some reason, I had to update my OBS studio, which is obviously the software used for streaming, and everything decided to just give me a big middle finger, and I couldn't get any plugins to work, I couldn't get my camera to work. So over the last 30 minutes, I probably restarted my PC 7 times, because I really wanted to stream tonight, right? So I've restarted my PC like 7 times, I've reinstalled all the software that I use for streaming like 3 times, finally managed to make it work. I launched the game and I see this. And I'm like, dude, what am I supposed to do now? So the save is bricked, basically. The save is bricked. It's not working. I gotta kill the game. And I have to reconsider my life, I guess. Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, these days, whenever you update something that's just so bad, I got my work laptop updated to Windows 11 like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, finally got an update to Windows 11, and like stuff is not working. I mean, Excel crashes all the time. I cannot open PowerPoint from the desktop. It's crazy. Is the backup working? I don't know, because what I normally do is I just, you know, like load the game and play with everything else. And I just, you know, opened up the game and I see that I got a crash info. Oh, what is this bot? Why do I have bots in my channel? What is going on? So yeah, I mean, updates. We like updates, right? Updates are awesome. They make everything exciting. I'm gonna try and recover this save. We'll see if it's gonna work. Yeah, I'll have to turn it off later, because I do not need spam in my chat. So the game is launching, guys. It's gonna take a while, and then we're gonna figure out if we can salvage this save, because you know what? We really spent a lot of effort last time I was streaming this playthrough to get all the way to the bridge, and it would suck if I would not be able to continue. And why can't you see the game? Why is the screen black? You know what? Everything decided to not cooperate with me today. Okay, let's try the backup. I'm launching the backup save. We'll see if it's gonna run. If it's not gonna run, then I don't know. So how was your weekend, everyone? Oh, see, okay, we got something, we got picture now. We got something on screen, good. Water pipes texture pack, good. It's not gonna work, probably. So how was your weekend, everyone? I'm gonna be honest, I got addicted to a brand new game. Well, it's not a brand new game, to be honest, it's probably quite old. But I really got hooked on it. The game is called Northgard. And it's so much fun. It's a lot of fun. It reminds me of when I was playing Settlers when I was really young. Really cool. It's probably one of the most well-spent $5 over the last 6 months or something. And by the way, Steam sale is on. Did you guys notice any good offers? Alcohol heavy weekend. That's sounds fun, as long as you didn't suffer the morning after. Okay, we are converting to a new world, so at least for now, to a new version, so at least for now it didn't crash. Let's see. Let's see. Was it your birthday? By the way. Yo! Hey, Jesus age! Nice, congratulations. That's cool. I remember my Jesus birthday. Friend of mine was making fun of me when I hit that number. His favorite miracle too. Yeah, exactly. Lol. Okay, let's see if it's gonna work. Yo, it's taking a long time. I don't like this. Yeah, it crashed. Fuck it. Okay, I'm gonna do one more attempt. I'm gonna see if it works. I'm gonna see if this little trick, something that I was actually suggesting people to do when they were complaining that their saves are bricked. I'm gonna try to disable all the mods and see if the save launches. And if it's doesn't launch, then it means it's bricked. And I don't know what to do. Hey, of course! My friend Dark Moriari, of course 42.12. What kind of a question is that? I mean, you should see by the oh, you probably didn't see the thumbnail of the stream. But yeah, it's just buggy as fuck. You don't suffer even the heaviest alcohol poison doesn't really affect me. Man, you're lucky. Sad face. You're lucky. I suffer so badly. That's why, and I reached an age where when 2 beers is kind of, you know, like allowing you to be in a fairly decent mood, but when you wake up the next morning, it's like you feel the fact that you drank 2 beers. So the older you get, the worse it is. Okay, you guys cannot see what's happening because for some reason OBS does not recognize that the game launched. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna try and disable all the mods, like disable everything. And yeah, now you can see it. By the way, look what happened. There's a backup save. There is a backup save. Like, what is going on? Oh, and this one cannot be loaded now. Ah, it cannot be loaded because I removed... hold on. One more thing. Where's the Project Indiana? Indiana. What is it? Isn't it called expansion? No. So I guess that's what happens when you play an unstable version of the game. I mean, I ain't mad. It's kind of, you know. Yeah, I cannot see the mod. Hold on, maybe I'll find it in this list over here. Yo, guys, can you see the Indiana expansion? Because I cannot. This is it. Okay, found it. Okay, I'm gonna disable everything except this, because probably without it I won't be able to start. No, shit, save cannot. Okay, the save is bricked. Whatever. So, what are we supposed to do now? Oh, the update has broken Authentic Z. So, what? Should I play vanilla? I haven't played vanilla in ages. Start a new one. Yeah, so... we're... Hide Kobe's. No, not hide Kobe's. I don't even remember how to play vanilla, guys. 16x uniform run? You really want me to suffer, don't you? You know what I'm thinking? I'm expecting that probably most of these games that I've been playing, they're all probably gone at this point. Which is just horrible. Okay, we're gonna do a solo, we're gonna go Apocalypse. It'll be a quick one. Yeah, let's just go solo Apocalypse. Oh, maybe I should do one of these. Guys, hold on. Let me do a poll. I've never done this before. How to do it? Engage with your audience. Start a poll. We're gonna go Apocalypse game mode. Either Last Stand, CDDA, or Apocalypse. I'm gonna give you the ability to... Does it work? Oh, it actually does. Cool. There is like 12 of you, so if I get... What's the quorum for 12? At least 7 votes technically, but I'm not sure if you are all active, so I would say... oh, we got already 6 votes. No, 5 votes. Well, technically 7 votes, okay, so this would already stand in any kind of, like, electoral system. Yo, guys, you're not making it easy. Very funny. Very funny. Okay, I need one more vote, the deciding vote, guys, because it's all, like, we are at 33% each. There's one last vote. You want to go debug mode? Okay, you know what, guys? I'm gonna make the decision myself. I'm gonna make the spin the meat bottle. I'm gonna make an executive decision. We're gonna go House in the Woods because this is something that people very rarely play. I did play it a little bit, as you can see. Couple of times. We're gonna do a completely new character. Let me end the poll first. Hold on. What would be the right approach? What would be the right approach? I could go lumberjack, or actually I could go fire officer. But lumberjack would probably be better. You can quickly spawn an axe when you play this mode. Yeah, we're gonna go like this. What kind of traits would I like? I would probably want... yeah, slow reader, because I'm not gonna read anything anyway. Prone to illness. Conspicuous, because it obviously doesn't really make any difference. Disorganized, because we're not gonna be using any equipment anyway. And... as bonuses... Gabor, the thing was that the save was bricked, and I basically was unable to go back to what I was doing, so the idea is just to have some fun today. I'm actually thinking, guys, that it's just... I mean, don't quote me on this anywhere, not that I have, like, insider info or something, but I would really expect... a hotfix. Yeah, I think this is it. We're just gonna max out Ramon Woodward. That's nice. Let's go. The amount of the amount of issues that they've created with this update, I am sensing a hotfix, like 42.12.1 anytime soon, which is probably gonna frustrate all the modders again. Because, you know, half of them probably already adjusted their mod script to the new version. And yeah, they're just gonna have to repeat the process again. Yo, I hate the fact that these buttons are now on the bottom. I cannot get used to it. Just so weird. Okay, at least my key bindings still work. Okay, nothing really super useful. Gotta find a weapon to begin with. Something quick. Wave 1 is in 15 seconds. I mean, obviously going to just stomp the shit out of them. Yeah, got it, Dark Moriari. I'm sure the modders will figure this out, right? You probably know much more about this than most of us here combined. So a question, guys. Did any of you ever play this game mode? Because it's definitely unusual. It's like tower defense. You're just constantly attacked wave after wave after wave. Oh, this is actually... this I can use. And the whole point of this is to just kill as many as you can. There we go. And now that we got some money, if we... why did I open this? If you press O on your keyboard, you're gonna bring up this cool menu, which allows you to make purchases with the money you got. So, since I am a firefighter, I will be primering firefighter axe. I'm not gonna be using any firearms because I am horrible using them. And it's essentially, you know, we're gonna trigger another wave. You have this cool mini-map in the left-hand bottom of the screen where you can see the direction from which the zombies are coming. And yeah, it's just basically endless wave after wave after wave. They are all targeting the house, so it's not like you can hide from them somewhere. And there are also some cool like bonuses that you can get. Bonuses, probably the wrong word. These are not bonuses, these are more like features. So once you kill them, you get experience points, and for experience points, you can then later on exchange these experience points for some bonuses. So for extra skill points or for some permanent bonuses. And you know, the beginning is fairly easy because there's 3, there's 6, but in the later stages of the game, you get like 50 or 60 per wave. And this is later on getting really difficult. If you guys are wondering, what was that meowing sound in the back? I didn't get a cat, it was my... Whoa, jeez! It was actually my dog. My dog, which makes sounds like a cat. See? And you got, like, you get money and you get experience points. And if you go into the context menu, you can also repair your items. So once you start losing durability on any of these, you can use money to improve. You're also able to buy some stuff. So like painkillers or beta blockers for more efficiency in combat. And you just gotta survive, I guess. Now the way that I was playing this before was obviously primaring spears, but we all know that spears got nerfed, right? Well, nerfed. There is a durability impact. And they are all gravitating towards the house, you see? Man, it's so weird to play it without you know, like the mods that show the durability and sharpness of the weapon. I don't even know if this firefighter's access to... Okay, it's actually still good. What is the best generator in game right now? Those gold... What are they called? Lectormax? Lectromax? Essentially, there are several types of generators, and they differ in output energy, basically. But it's not like, you know, the best one. Those fancy ones, depending on the, you know, regardless of color, they are all fairly decent. The thing with generators right now is they consume far more fuel. That's the thing you need to take into consideration. But there's also a way to change that in the sandbox settings of the game, so that's it. Is there hunger and thirst? So I haven't noticed that at all when I was playing. I mean, I should start to get hungry at this point, right? Fairly soon. How much money do we have? $400. That's already nice. I'm gonna use it to repair the fire axe. I wonder if they fixed the bug. Hold on. Oh, they have. Oh, that's cool. There was a bug that I noticed. It's probably not necessarily a bug, but more of a mod conflict. But instead of getting 6 items, I was getting 1. So I would spend $90 and I would get a single shotgun shell. I'm gonna try and get a shotgun at some point because I also want to see if the spray damage is now better. Because that's one of the things I haven't tested in this iteration of the game yet. Oh, nice. One-shotted. And what really gets some getting used to, takes some getting used to, is the mini-map, because it doesn't feel natural, the directions from which they're coming. So if I look at the mini-map, it should come from here, right? From this direction. but it's actually coming from here. So the minimap is really confusing, and it takes you quite a long time to really figure out the directions. We're getting nervous. So that's where beta blockers come in handy. Wszystko okay?
O! Jeszcze kurde.
It's nothing to him.
Ja wiem, ale... Tak... Bardzo.
So my wife just my wife is a huge Lewis Hamilton fan, right? So we're both into F1. And she's like heavily into Lewis Hamilton, and well, guys, I cannot enter my own house. That's crazy. And she just read that he spent like $200,000 on veterinary like care for his dog, which passed away this weekend. And I'm wondering if that is the amount of money that I would want her to spend to save my life. And I'm not sure, frankly speaking. This is just a lot of money. Okay, do I have enough money to get a shotgun? I actually do. So let's see if it's any good. Oh, it actually feels good. Not bad. And that was while being panicked. I got one behind. Okay, managed. So like I mentioned, guys, the early game is very easy, but now things are beginning to become a bit more difficult. And it's basically just wave after wave after wave of zombies. So if you want to practice combat, this is probably one of the best ways to do so. You can prioritize different weapons, you can test different, you know, like skill sets, different builds. I want to see if we are able to get the shove error, which is also something people complain a lot about. That shoving does not work properly at a certain distance. Oh, one already got inside, lol. I wonder if I'll manage to get to like a really decent number. Let's say 500 or something. Woo! That was last minute. That was really... Okay. Phew. Let's take a quick breather. I like, that's one of the things that I like, that they've added this like progress bar for the tiredness. This is really good. You can like monitor exactly where you are. Okay, last one. Yo, 700 is justifiable. Like I can totally understand that, but $200,000 is a lot of money. Okay, I got some decent amount of shells. I think I'm ready for another group. Can I afford beta blockers? I can. And I can afford... Yeah, this is probably the right setup. Okay, let's trigger another wave and see what happens. There's 32 zombies now. Not great. Yeah, you absolutely misheard a couple of zeros. 200,000 American dollars. But you know, he's a Formula 1 driver. He can absolutely afford it. The guy has his own private jet, right? So okay, shotguns feel good. They feel much better. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. I wonder if I would be able to... Yeah, the issue with this game mode is that they are coming from all different directions. So it's difficult to group them into like groups that would be easy to take out with single shot. Whoa! Okay, see, okay, I got two at the same time. Out of shells. So we gotta fix the... Not fix it, we gotta clear the remaining ones the hard way. Okay. I probably should take beta blockers first. That was my mistake. And painkillers, because we got some decent muscle strain. Okie dokie. Yeah, 200,000 is nothing. I totally agree. Oh, nice. Please die, thank you. Oh, nah. Good. You want to spread out the way that you deal damage as much as possible. So for all of you that don't know this, if you're in situations like these, if you have the ability to kill even one or two using your feet, that's already like a bonus because you're not causing extra strain on your arms. Should I switch to my off... The thing about my offline save is that there is a huge problem with this save. Also something which I consider to be potentially some sort of a mod conflict, and maybe also a piece of advice for everyone. Do not mix antibodies with Day New mod, because I found an error, which is essentially now whenever I get any kind of wound, my character just behaves like they would have knocks. And I am in a situation in which I recently stepped over some broken glass. Right? So I stepped over broken glass. It was not a zombie inflicted wound, but just, you know, your regular boots got worn out. I didn't pay attention to the condition of the boots. Stepped over glass, got a deep wound. And what it did was it almost killed me. Like, I stitched the wound, I removed the glass shard, everything was fixed fine. I used disinfectants to make sure I don't get any kind of like an infection. And even though I did that, I put my character to sleep, and I woke up with like 15% of the health bar. Oh, look at this guy is still alive. That was weird. And right now with this save, the problem is that whenever I start it, I have in the back of my head that any kind of a wound that I get is essentially gonna kill me, so like I would need to go to debug mode and remove, like just enter God mode, and it just made the whole save, like, it didn't make it pleasant anymore. So yeah. Okay, so just to like clear out the thing, like we're not paying for healthcare here, but the whole discussion about healthcare was actually talking about Lewis Hamilton's dog. Oh, I shouldn't fix that. Because you know, he paid so much to get his dog, to give care to his dog which was basically dying, so quite a lot of money. Okay, 24 shells. $38 zombies now. Okay, so now things are gonna get really like tricky. Because 38 is already a lot, and you know, our guy here is kind of already a bit tired, so definitely not gonna be easy, but we'll see if I'll be able to survive this wave. Oh, she was tough. Tough cookie. Like I said, this game mode is excellent for basically practicing your combat skills. You know, you don't get attached to the character at all because, you know, it's just a random character that you create for the purpose. Whoa! Speaking of not getting attached, you just create a random character and you just fight. I don't know, guys. I think the shotgun feels a bit better. Okay, out of shells again. How many left? 22. Not perfect. Far from perfect. I don't think I'm gonna do it, guys. More shells. Can I afford more shells? Okay, cool. I got 12 more. This is fun. What's my aiming, by the way? It's proper. Oh, it's shit. That's why I am dealing so little damage. But even though, with such low aiming, I am still fairly effective. Imagine how awesome it would be if this character would have aiming at level like 4 or something. Okay, I think I am still able to survive this wave. There is 13 left. This is intense. More shells. The thing is, I wasted all my money. I mean, not wasted. Spent all my money. Oh, did you hear my dog? Heh, cool. Sorry about that. He tends to be very loud at times. Oh, wow! That guy was tough. Whew. Almost there. Almost there. Now what I'm not doing at all is I am not looting these guys. Where's the last one? Is it again some sort of a weird... Yo, guys, look, guys, this one is in agony. Where is his arm? Jesus, this is horrible. Oh, that was horrible. Alright, maybe I should look around. Because I'm not doing any looting. If I could find like a holster, then maybe I could use that 9mm I left. Man, not having proximity inventory is just horrible. Anyways, okay, hold on. I'm gonna grab the pistol, and I do need to take a quick break. Where did I leave the gun? Did I leave the gun somewhere in the house, or I just left it with a random zombie? I probably did the latter, didn't I? I probably left it on a random zombie. Now I won't find it. Can you loot money out of wallets? Great question. I think you can. Let's test it out. Let's try it out. There's a wallet over here. So I got $376 over here. If I take $1, nothing happens. Okay, so you cannot do that. Simple answer. I still got 40 seconds to prepare myself. Yeah, lame. Agree. How many shotgun shells I have? 18. Pretty bad. I think this is gonna be the last wave. I don't think I'll be able to survive it. Any game developers in chat? Great question. Can you please fix Project Zomboid? 40 zombies. Okay, if I had a spear... like the original one, the one that had good durability, I would take him on easily. Whoa. All of the sudden game started to like lag horribly. Count your bullets. Count your bullets. Oh, come on! Here they come! There is no chance I'm surviving this wave, guys. It would be a miracle. I am out of bullets. I name... That's a good idea. That's a good idea, but... no, that's a good idea. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm old enough to remember, you know. Nice. So when I played Hell Let Loose, you guys familiar with the game? It's like it's a really tactical shooter. Okay, that was insane. When I played Hell Let Loose, the shotgun was my favorite weapon. Even though you wouldn't associate World War II with shotguns, not the most common weapon to be used in that particular conflict, but that weapon was so incredibly powerful. There's so many of them. Yeah, that's the game when you die 2 seconds after spawning, exactly. If the enemy has a tank positioned at your spawn point, you're screwed. Okay, I think I got some... Oh, I haven't. I was hoping for enough kills to get some money for more shells. It's a great game nonetheless. It's just not your typical shooter, because, you know, it's not fancy, you're not getting these wild graphics when you get a kill. Oftentimes you don't even know you got a kill. That's a very long message. Let me first try and get this under control, okay? Oh, that's convenient. Come on, use the windows, you idiots. Uh-huh, okay. Guys, I'm sweating right now. There's only 14 left. There is actually only 14 left, and I do have enough money to get some shells. I'm not sure, but I think it's more precise and more damage overall if you let your crosshair focus. Yeah, it definitely. So if you give it those couple of seconds, like this, it's absolutely better. There you go. Great tip. I should be taking the time to really aim better. Oh, 2 at a time. Nice. Just 12 left. I think I'm out. No, I wasn't. Good. Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm killing this wave. Easy. You gotta, you know, you gotta use the environment for your advantage, right? So anything that can help you. Windows. Oh, I am barely swinging. Guys, barely swinging. There's just 6 left. It's possible. Will he make it? Three left. Two more. I'm so bad at anything tactical. So the thing with Hell Let Loose is that it's just, if you're able to cooperate, you know, communication in that game is key. You really have to communicate with your squad. You're super reliant on a competent squad leaders and a competent commander. It's just so much fun. The game is really, it puts you in the heat of battle. I came across this Project Zomboid live stream, so I marked it on the map. Yeah, I don't think I've seen you here, Sinister Zomboid. Welcome, welcome. I was in the heat of combat, so I'm just trying to catch up on chat right now. For the muscle strain, I am actually getting some muscle strain, right? So it's not like we are not getting it. Keep in mind that when I was building this character, I gave him like strength of 8. So he's like primed to last long. And still, even though we are at strength 8 and fitness level 7, we're still struggling. $400. And I am, guys, look, so many waves already cleared. Like 8 waves cleared. And we got a total of 297 experience points. And the first actual bonus that you can get, and it's for carpentry, by the way, is for 300 experience points. Like, dude, it's crazy. So, I was thinking, what if I would just barricade myself here? I'm gonna be making a video about this particular game mode, and I'm gonna try out some different strategies, because I was thinking in this shed over here, and there are also crates outside, and also some crates over here. They are all full of planks. So technically, you should be able to barricade every single window and door, and like just stay inside if you need to. But I'm not sure if it's, you know, like a solid long-term strategy. Okay, there is 45 zombies now. And I've got 18 shotgun shells. 24 in total, because I got 6 in the... This is definitely the last wave. There is no way I'm surviving this. Maybe a couple of pipe bombs, if I could, like, make them. Would be something that would be useful. And it is, yeah, to increase fitness and strength, it takes so much time. It's absolutely worth it, because at, like, you know, if you hit strength level 10, you're a freaking Terminator. But it just takes so long. Totally agree. Hello, ma'am. Holy shit, she took a whole shell right into the face. Boring game mode, yeah. We're gonna die very soon. I mean, I really doubt that I will be able to survive this wave. I would be shocked, actually. Last shells. Okay. Yo, aiming level 1. Sweet. Not that it makes any difference. Oh wow, he's barely swinging. I guess that's goodbye. I'll try to play around with the windows a little bit. It didn't work. Okay. How many kills, by the way? 191. Okay. Yeah, so probably I need to play this a bit more just to understand some strategies, but I was thinking that maybe if you could like streamline the the location or the directions from which they're coming. So like use furniture and planks to organize your defenses in a way that they would be only coming from a certain direction. This would be something that maybe makes it a bit more manageable. But it's great for warm-up. So if for example, you want to get into some really heated combat and you want to warm up a little bit, it's definitely a thing you can do. Yeah, exactly. Or like a hell bomb. Or call in an airstrike. Is it like down arrow, down arrow, down arrow, right and up? I think that was calling in the eagle. Helldivers. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that was so bad. Why did I do that? You know what? There's only 11 left. Okay, maybe I should use the windows more actually. Yeah, I don't know what's the thing with those agonizing zombies. Like, it's super weird, right? They're just lying on the ground in pain. What's up with that? I think it's some sort of like maybe a bug or something. Well, that was convenient. Seven more. I cannot believe this, but I'm actually... Oh no! Oh no! Scratched. Okay, still alive. Mutated zombies sounds awesome. That sounds like a fantastic idea for a mod. Like, imagine a zombie which would increase the... It would be probably super hard to code, but like a zombie that would be increasing the durability, not the durability, the resistance, like the health of everything nearby. or a zombie which would turn every single other zombie in like close proximity into sprinters. Oh Jesus. Yo, where is it? Oh, look, this guy, he's like Jesus. Resurrected. Yo, it took me 8 minutes. Out of painkillers. Halfway through my beta blockers. $30 shotgun shells, though. Good evening, Nash. Yeah, that's the last stand. I'm playing last stand because my save got bricked. It's absolutely, I mean, everything was working against me today, guys. Okay, this is 47. Actually, these numbers don't grow as fast as I would expect. Because it was like 44 in the previous wave. So 44 and now 47. And I got 30 shotgun shells. I mean, I don't want to say it's like easy, because it's not. But it's not all that bad. Oh, this guy's got a duffel bag. I wonder what's inside. Two at a time. Sat him down with this one. There is like no relief in this. You're under constant pressure. Constant pressure. This would be incredibly fun in like a co-op. If you could play this with like, you know, say 2 or 4 people. And this way, obviously the number of zombies would be substantially higher, but then you could really plan this out. So you could have one person that would take care of, you know, building the perimeter. You could have someone who's like an active shooter. You could have someone who's primaring melee weapons. I think if you could multiplayer this game mode, it would actually be quite a lot of fun. Yeah, the shotguns, I specifically wanted to see if they're good. They're definitely... Oh, they're definitely good. I mean, with my aiming skill previously, before that update, it was horrible. Right now, it's actually quite enjoyable. I almost forgot Zomboid multiplayer exists. Me too. Aw. Oh, come on! Hopefully soon. Then again, I was really optimistic about multiplayer when 42.12 dropped, because it just felt that it's fixing a lot of bugs, and we are getting close. And yeah. Let's just say my optimism died really fast. Yo, I would legit want to play this in multiplayer. I think in multiplayer this would be a dope game mode. Is that again another... No. I think this one is actually alive. Well, alive. It would be fun if I wouldn't be getting these weird... Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. That was so stupid. Okay, one more then, I guess. Only 24 shells. Not good. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't expect to survive this long. I was expecting this to be, like, over very quickly. I don't think they would ever do that, Raven. I don't think that would be the direction. I would be extremely surprised. Like, what's the point? I think, you know, they know exactly that people play this game multiplayer. A lot of people do it, like, play multiplayer, so why would they? Why would they? Then again, people would just figure it out and make mods. I even heard there is a mod which allows you to play multiplayer even now. Nash, to answer your question, I'm gonna play like a normal game. I couldn't play a normal game because my save bricked, and we started this challenge, and I'm just surviving way longer than expected. But I think this is the last wave. This is 50 zombies now. I don't have as many shotgun shells as I've had in the previous wave, so if I was to like bet, I think this is over now. I don't see how I would be able to survive 50 zombies. You know, like, even playing it super smart. Well, I am incredibly effective today, but... Whoa, Jesus! You turn around and there is nowhere to go! See, that's what I'm talking about. There's 34 left. 29. I haven't watched it, I heard it's really good. Though, I mean, let's face it, nothing beats 28 Days Later. This is the best zombie movie ever made. Oh, great shot. How am I still alive, guys? Yo, I actually have a chance. This is crazy. Okay, so what I think, I mean, what is my conclusion after like fighting them for an hour or so? There are a lot of people. Oh, there's one in the back. I need to be careful. A lot of people would say that guns are useless. That, you know, you're fine with melee weapons. There is no way you'd be able to. Oh! Pfft. That was the shove bug. Somehow only got scratched, but that was the shove bug. I should have been able to push the zombie away, but for some reason I was unable to, even though I pressed space. So we managed to recreate a bug. Endless. Thank you. I mean, there is no end to this. This doesn't end. I mean, it's gonna end when you die, basically, right? And just for some context, we are at wave 11, and roughly, no, not here, and we are 310 zombies in, and my character managed to get 417 experience points. And in order to level up your axe skill by 1, you need 3 times that. So when you're asking about, you know, how many levels are there, I mean, technically we are only at the beginning. And it gets like harder and harder because you get more and more zombies each wave. Obviously you get more cash because the more kills, the more dollars you have. We got another. One of them is playing dead. There he is. But it's just incredibly difficult. I mean, look at this. I am in severe pain. I got muscle strain everywhere. Now, what you don't have is you don't get you don't get hungry. You don't need to drink. There's just wave after wave after wave after wave. Yo, should I do another one or should I just die? $311 zombies. Nice. Got some tea from the wife. Okay, I'm gonna trigger one more. I'm just curious. They're not any item that you're able to get here, you buy them with money. So kills give you money, and money can be used to buy like stuff. So you can get painkillers, beta blockers, ammo, some basic tools like a hammer, nails. I think there is also the whole concept behind this is that you should probably use planks to barricade this house. Oh, they're everywhere now. Look at the amount of zombies. Like, guys, look at this. They're coming from everywhere. 2 more reloads. Last reload. Actually, if you... Now that I'm thinking, if you would make a build with a character that's like build around firearms, so proper aiming skill, and you would essentially just one-shot these guys with shotguns, this game mode is incredibly easy. I mean, I'm already halfway through the entire wave. I barely broke a sweat. Like, lol? What are we even doing? Okay, at least what's happening is that you don't have enough dollars to just waste everything, waste all of these with shotguns. You still need to do at least some melee combat. Infinite ammo glitch. I got a few agonizing here. So stupid. Oh, a park ranger. Is it this one? No, it must be somewhere over here then. Oh, this one, okay. So stupid. Anyways, this is getting boring. There's one more somewhere in the woods. Now over here. See, I cannot figure out the minimap. I'm not sure how the minimap works. It just points you in all these weird directions. Whoa! Points you in all these weird directions. Oh, okay, it's a scratch. This was fun, but I'm bored. Let's go die. So basically, as far as I know, the fall damage is random now. So I didn't get any damage the first attempt. Oh, and now I managed to get some damage. I'm gonna go out on my own terms. No think, only pew pew. Yeah, probably. But the thing is, it's repetitive, so... Come on, die already. What if I grab a lot of stuff? Just to get some unnecessary weight. It should probably There we go. Now this should be deadly. Whoa, minimize the game again. This should be deadly now, right? Because I am halfway through my health bar. And I am carrying a lot. No, still not dead, but almost. Will he make it? Brother dead. Yo, I played 1 hour? Wow, that was long, guys. I didn't expect it to be that long. So, what should we do? Man, the fact that my save is bricked, I took, like, I don't know what to do. It completely threw me off, like, ruined my entire plan. Raven, you're suggesting to not use Authentic Z? Well, the thing is, I am not even able to press this. Okay, here I can. Let's see if I can do that. Authentic Z adds a lot of cool different things. So, it adds backpacks, it adds different zombie models. Okay, I'm trying again. It adds different zombie models, some cool items. It's definitely one of those that's really worth having. Does anyone know how to calm down my cow? Spawn in Rosewood and try to conquer the military base. Ooh. Let's see if the save works first. That's an interesting idea. Gabor, for your cow, do you know what's causing the stress? Because normally, are there any zombies nearby? The best way to calm down a mother-in-law is not to engage with her. That was savage. Yeah, that's actually true. Like I can attest to that. As you guys can see, I'm married, right? Normally, the higher your animal care skill, the better control over stress you have. You should make sure there are no zombies nearby. I mean, do you have everything necessary, like food, water? And how do you know the cow is stressed? You right click on it and it says she's stressed? Do you milk your cows? All maxed. Stop working! Yeah, I gotta delete these saves. That makes no sense. Launching the game again. Ooh. Is it for me? Yo, guys. My wife just sat next to me. She made these, like, cottage... It's not cottage cheese. She made these, like, pancakes, like little pancakes made out of white cheese. And freaking kasha manana, which I don't know how to say it in English, guys. It's like some sort of anyways, and they smell lovely, and they are like, from what I can see, they are all covered in jam. They smell great. And I asked if this is for me, and she said no. Do I want some? No, thank you very much. These are not for me.
Halo, no.
That's true. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Nash's idea, guys. I'm gonna make a vanilla playthrough, like a total vanilla. Everything is disabled. Everything disabled. Vanilla is included, yes, good. We're going to go solo. Military base. I don't feel confident enough going in Apocalypse then. I'm gonna go Survivor. We're going Rosewood. Military base. And since we are trying to get to the military base, it would only be fitting if we would be a veteran, right? For immersiveness purposes. But it's horrible. It costs a lot. Prone to illness. I think I can deal with smoker. I can go with weak stomach. What else can I'm definitely not taking restless sleeper. Yo, it's so the options here are just so few. If you don't use more traits. Slow healer. Okay, slow healer. And what do I want in return? I guess I'm just gonna go. Use thick-skinned and fix it with tailoring. That's something you could do. That's actually not a bad idea. So, I'm gonna be relying on the firearms. So I'm gonna take Eagle-Eyed. What is Eagle-Eyed? There is Eagle-Eyed. And it's gonna be a quick playthrough. I don't expect to like make it a long playthrough. I will have to rely on some melee weapons. So I'm just gonna go baseball player. Giovanni, good evening. Glad you found them useful. Anyone in particular that's your favorite? Or Brawler? Actually, no. You know what, guys? I'm gonna take Brawler instead of baseball player because I might take advantage of the Rosewood fire station for some access. And something that's worth 2 points. Actually, out of these, I'm gonna go. These don't impact firearms. I'm just gonna go with carving. Whatever. We're gonna get a character. Oh, this guy looks badass. Hold on, guys. 1 second. We got a dog appearance. The only reason he jumped on my laps is because he knows that if he's on my laps now, then he has easier access to the plate with all the, you know, white cheese pancakes and jam. Chodź, Puzzle. Op. So this is Puzzle. This is the smaller of the two. He's not the loud one, so this is not the one that would be doing all the barking. He's the one that's meowing. He's like the half dog, half cat something. So you got a glimpse at like the first appearance of my dog. I don't think he was ever on stream before. Okay, guys, Rosewood. Oh, okay. I know where we are. We are in this fancy neighborhood. My rake spiked baseball bats one-shotting more zombies than level 10x. Yeah, that's absolutely possible. Oh, that's an awesome basement, guys. This is a man cave. We got comic books and we've got the RPG manuals. So this was a place they played Dungeons and Dragons here, like in Stranger Things. All right. Yo, Giovanni, going through metalworking is... I've done it only once for the purpose of making the video. It's just so tedious. Oh, a broom. A broom is actually something we can use. With no simple lock... Yeah, that's true. You're right. Shit. I forgot. I'm so used to playing with mods that it's actually unusual. The fact that I won't be able to lockpick doors. I would actually need a sledgehammer, right? Yeah, the metalworking, it requires everything. Like, you need to grind every single skill beforehand. Because it takes masonry, it takes pottery. It's just, it's such a chore. Okay. This is not bad. Oh, paper clips. Perfect. Oh, we've got a stock certificate for SPIFO. I don't think that's worth anything at this point, bro. Okay, so military base. Do we want to speedrun it or do we want to take it slow? I would say play it smart. I've never been there, by the way. I tried to get there once, and I died a horrible death along the way. And I kind of gotten discouraged from trying again. Okay, I know exactly where we are. So the thing with metalworking, the way that I see it, it's more like when you're really bored, that's probably something you could do. But it's not a skill that anyone should like prioritize. Man, no proximity inventory, no nothing. Crazy. Oh, speaking of which, a smithing hammer. Okay, nails. That's a good application of... This I could actually read. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go to the fire station. Try to clear that area out. Yeah, there was a large hook there. In a garage. In a random neighborhood. Suspicious, isn't it? Very suspicious. But we got a spear. That's always nice. So the plan is simple. Get into the fire station. Okay. I'll take that. First, let's check the engine. Well, what do you know? Okay. That was easy. A noted map. Let's read it. Video store. Booze. I know what this is. It's right here. It's in Riverside. This is in Riverside. You know, it sometimes makes me worried. When, say, for example, people on Reddit would post a picture. They would post a picture of something. Say, for example, like a base or something happening. And I am usually worried when I can recognize the place specifically just by looking at it from a single picture. And I think we spoke about it already, but I would love to do a Zomboid themed GeoGuessr competition. Okay, so since this is without any mods, I'm not gonna find cigarettes that easily. Center on the character. I cannot put it in reverse. That's gonna make driving really tricky if I am unable to put it in reverse. I'm serious, I cannot put it in reverse. Something's wrong with the transmission. What is going on? I saw a key somewhere. I want to check the basement. I could swear I've seen a key. Maybe on one of the zombies? Hold on. The keybind, did it change? Here's a key. Let's see if it's this key. The keybind changed. Oh shit, you got me. Vehicle. No, I don't see anything. That's so weird. I mean, I can just try and drive forward. Yep, that was the key. Awesome. Ah, it's a laundry room. Well, a long stick. At least this. Got a spare spear. And ice cream. Yep, it's absolutely not going backwards. I mean, in reverse. So I am stuck with driving forward. That's gonna be fun. Somebody's gotta check the transmission on this thing. Alright. So, fire station it is. Let me kill the engine first. This fire truck looks decent. Is that a bug? It has to be a bug. It's absolutely there's something wrong. It shouldn't be like this. And there's barely anyone here. Okay, I mean, I'm going to the military base. I just want to grab an axe. Work boots. That was close. That was very close. I don't want the map. Sneakers. So that's the thing. I've never been there. I tried to get there once, and well, I essentially died along the way in the forest. So I can imagine it's probably not gonna be successful anyway. I also don't know the way. Oh, that's a nice truck. It's a shame it's broke. I mean, it's locked. No key inside. No key inside, but tons of food, a flashlight, which is always useful, and some entertainment. No cigarettes, though. Who would have thought, right? Surprise, surprise. Running with a spear. Okay. Axe. That's why I got here in the first place. There goes the spear. Not here. Over here. That is a good question. Oh, come on. Okay. Okie dokie. This is exactly what I wanted to find. You would attach the axe to the spear. Long Jones! Oh, this is great. Extra protection. Large hook? What are they doing here? Hey, hold on. One more place. The infirmary. I think it's over here, right? Yup. Needle, tweezers. Painkillers, sleeping pills. And some bandages, please. Thanks for nothing. Can you guys hear it? Just curious. I mean, the dog is not in pain. You know, it's like all under control. Nothing wrong is happening. Doggo on a rampage, kind of. Ooh, I'm taking the first aid kit. If anyone is interested, my wife is currently we have this like board with a sanding paper. And we let the dogs scratch it a little bit so they shorten their nails. And every time they scratch the board with the sanding paper, they get a treat. And like he's really excited and he wants more treats, and that's why he is emphasizing the fact that he wants more. And it's actually a fantastic way to take care of your dog's nails. Instead of simply clipping them, because it's kind of a fun activity. You can turn it into a fun activity. So, you, like, Nash, you mentioned it's not gonna be possible for me to get into the police station without a sledgehammer. So, I guess what I'm just gonna do is, I'm just gonna head on to the military station. Military base. But I don't know the way. I will take the ring to Mordor. But I don't know the way. Okay, so I have to... I'm checking the map, actually. I had to check the map because I don't know. Oh, and I don't have the reverse. It's this way. Yeah, it's super challenging to do, especially if you like your dog is afraid of the clippers. So that's an alternative. Which works really well. Fire didn't spread. I don't know if it's not supposed to. Under what circumstances? Did you leave the area where the fire was? Because fire works in this weird way that it only is kind of active if you're in the same map chunk as the fire itself. So if you set something on fire and left, it's this way, right? And I gotta stick to this like weird road. And then we're gonna get to some sort of like a forest road.
Kucio, zejdź! Powiedziałam ci.
I don't have any cigarettes. Damn it, that's not good.
Możnie.
Co? Hold on, guys, hold on. Co? Do boju? That's a first.
O!
Yeah, it's all good.
Na koń masz na koń. Na koń.
I'm lost. I don't know where I'm going.
Do boju. Na koń. Do boju.
No, it's actually... Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, I checked the online map. We're good. It's exactly this road.
Boju.
I have no idea what's there, guys. I've never been there.
Boju.
Yeah, that's what I did a couple of times. Just to get my bearings, basically. I did try to go there once. That was still in build 41. It was my longest playthrough. My character was like 4 months old. And that was... I'm sure you guys remember your first serious playthrough. You know, you get invested, you do a lot of different things. I've built a lake house, like I done tons of different stuff with that character. Grinded mechanics all the way to like level 7 to like work on my Humvee and stuff. And then I figured I'm bored, so I'm just gonna go to the military base because I heard it's fun. And since the game was 4 months in, this entire dirt road was covered with bushes and stuff. And my car got stuck. And a horde got me. And when that happened, I stopped playing for a couple of months. I was so frustrated. I don't even have a watch. I don't know what time it is. The more serious the playthrough, the more dumb. Yeah, totally agree. I totally agree. That's usually how it is. The number one killer is complacency. Then again, I mean, if you play long enough that you have everything covered, there is like nothing, no challenges at all. I mean, the area is clear. You have food and water and electricity to last you for months. You gotta do something stupid, otherwise the game just gets boring. Okay, I think I gotta continue to go west. I'm gonna sleep in the car, by the way. And why am I sweating like a pig? I'm the guy that plays... I tried that as well. It's impossible. I mean... It's so hard that it feels impossible. Did anyone ever do it, by the way? Do you guys know? I heard that the record of zombies killed is like 900,000 in a single playthrough, which just sounds crazy on its own. Okay, this does not look like a road, but the map thinks it's a road. So somebody actually did it? How long did it take them? Yo, getting to that place is a nightmare. It only counts if you do it on 16x population. We all know that, right? We all know that. God, it's so far away. I don't even know if I'm on the right path. I think I am. Oh, jeez. Oh no, I have no reverse! Oh shit! I'm screwed! No, at least I have an axe. I am able to cut the tree down. But if I hit a tree or something, I'm stuck. Okay, it's getting more and more difficult to navigate. Oh! A dead body. We're getting somewhere, guys. Nothing useful, sadly. Put engine in the, yeah, put the engine in the trunk. There we go. Brilliant idea. The thing is, I don't have a wrench. Oh! Oh, okay. We are close. We are really close. Okay, I'm gonna scout out on foot. Oh, sorry. Photograph of a baseball game. Okay. How many hours do you have, Allende? Is it Allende or is it Allende? What's the pronunciation? The regular one, like, or is it more Spanish one? Oh, is that... Oh, it's rotten. Okay, shame. Open up! Allende. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Alright. So this is it. This is where the fun begins. This is where supposedly... Now this place is supposed to be like very high population. You know what? You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Since this is a one-way trip... Yeah, the car is stuck. And no reverse, as you know. Why am I not able to reverse? What is going on? Yo, guys, this update is just horrible. Whatever, okay. Oh, I have multi-hit on. I didn't want to. Now you guys are gonna call me a cheater. That was not intentional. Oh, now we have a photograph of a basketball game. Project Bugzoid. Yeah, exactly. Great name. We gotta patent it. It's absolutely a good name. Project Bugzoid. Okay, proceeding on foot. Okay, one more thing. Is it... Yeah, it's this way. Yup, it's this way. It's getting really late. I shouldn't be doing all the walking, actually. I just want to scout out to see what's ahead of me. Okay. What about the parking lot? Oh, they got guns. They took debug mode differently this time. Yeah, kind of. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep in a car. Gonna wake up and I'm gonna go get back here and just try to kill everything that moves and see if I can get into the military base. And I'm absolutely using guns. I am absolutely using guns because as a veteran I should be semi-effective with the guns. At least to some extent, right? Let's go to sleep. I'm getting too drunk to keep straight. See you. I'm wishing you a good recovery tomorrow. Veteran aiming too. Yeah, maybe he worked in the logistics, you know. Maybe he was a truck driver or something. Oh no! Oh, okay, I think it's this one, isn't it? Oh, did I have a sapling? Oh, no saplings. Okay. Oh, and I'm thirsty as well. That's bad. Have I checked bindings? I did, but there isn't anything that would... Like, in the vehicle, there is nothing that would say... Like, that I should do something. So there is no, like, gear shift or anything? I don't know. It's super weird. I'm still stuck on something. Maybe it's this tree. No saplings. See, the game specifically doesn't want me to use any spears this time. Nah, this piece of crap is not moving. Fucking hell. Try a different key. I'm not trying differently, I'm just gonna walk. Yo, this update is just so hopeless. It's absolutely hopeless. Oh, all of these magazines have rounds. Yo, I got so much ammo, I can take on a battalion. Game is based wants you to go straight to the goal, right? No detours. I am so thirsty. It's incredible. Here, grab a muffin. At least you'll be happy. Oh! Sometimes they have smokes inside. Oh, let me see if this one has a reverse. This way I'll be able to confirm if it's something wrong with the bindings or... No, this one doesn't reverse as well. There's gotta be something wrong with the bindings then. Like, any ideas, guys? Backward. Reset to defaults. Let's try it like this. No, it's not going backwards. What have they done with the game we all love? It's crazy. Why is it so laggy? Keyring and a key to a car. Yeah, these guys have a holster, which is great, because I will be able to holster the weapon. A shotgun. My condition is just horrible at this point. I shouldn't be doing this. Oof. A hydration pack. I got water. And these awesome suspenders. Now, if only I could find some cigarettes. Yeah, was that like a radio operator? Okie dokie. So far, so good. Bro is ruthless. Yo, the sound is messed up. Yet another bug, guys. Can you hear it? You probably can. Sounds like I was shooting from a bucket or something. Holy shit, there's more than I would expect. It's just you're going deaf. Probably. Yeah. Okay, I gotta switch to a shotgun. Oh, there's just 25 shells in a box of shells? Oh, ooh. Oh, that is way more than I would expect, to be honest, guys. I wasn't expecting this. Glad I warmed up in the last stand. But had I known there would be so many, I would probably apply a different strategy. This is gonna be fun with no reverse. What? No reverse. Yeah, come on, you can do it. Little taxi, you can do it. You can do it. We got it. We did it. We did it. We Yo. Why is it so laggy? I am unable to do anything. A little steam engine that could. Gotta move! Ah, they got me. I'm gonna die. Suicide. Hold on. Can I do suicide? Okay, I can't. That's a shame. I'm done with this game for a while, guys, I think. It's unplayable. It's just unplayable. I'm just gonna get back. I'm just gonna go back to playing Northgard. Such a fun game. B41 multi. Ooh. Ooh. I'll think about it. Maybe that's something we should do. Like, get a group on Discord, and try to do something. Yeah, I'll let the idea marinate for a while, but that's not out of the question. Because obviously, I'm gonna play League of Legends. Enjoy. Because obviously, like, Build 42 is unplayable right now, at least for me. So yeah, unless we get a hotfix, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. We'll figure this out on Discord, guys. I'm gonna wrap up for today. This was probably one of the most disorganized and hectic streams I've done. I haven't done many, like 30 or something in total, but this one was just, I'm not happy with it. It was just like a mess. But I hope you had fun. I had. So we'll see what's gonna happen on Thursday. And yeah, you guys take care of yourself. Enjoy yourself, and stay tuned for more stuff on the channel. Take care. Bye bye.